Paul Salfen from AM/FM magazine asks, this looked like a hard one to coordinate. That is a bold question. Not an understatement at all. What did you keep in mind when things got tough that kept you on the right path?
Huh. Um, Good question. One, great people. Like, look, I don't want to sound tropey, but like I have a fantastic line producer, Louise Rosner, who understands the connection between art and commerce and where to spend the money and how, like, that is a big thing to understand the logistics of what's involved. And that helps save time because time, not only is time money, time is that's the creative margin you have. More time used well can be much more beneficial than just dollars. Anyways, that aside, I was given a really great piece of advice during the first John Wick because I don't think people that drive to work in the morning, knowing you have to make a day and how you haven't quite got it figured out yet, and you're trying to do something, you're trying to raise the bar, and it's horrifying to me in that drive for work of just trying to go zen and calm myself to get like, how do you start? How do you motivate the crew? How do we? So the piece of advice was, and I still do it very much to this very day, is no matter what shot I shoot first, whether it's a tiny little insert, feet walking, or it's the biggest establishing shot of the movie, or it's this drone, or if it's an action piece, I try to make my first shot the most beautiful shot of the day. That's the one I'll spend the most love and care and sometimes time on. I just want the crew to know. I want my cast to know. I want everybody to know that we're here to make something beautiful. And if I'm going to put this much attention in the first shot, it focuses me. And then when I see the playback, I'm like, okay, at least I did one good thing today. So relax and go. And that puts the crew on the path of, we know what we're making. And it settles you down to remember of all the stress, of all the money, the time, the 1,000 issues you have. At the end of the day, why are you here? We're here to make something beautiful. We're here to make something that will inspire not just the audience, but us. And that kind of sets the tone. And then surprisingly, your second shot gets a little better, your third shot to get a little better. And you keep that mindset that keeps that creative anchor going.